A soldier lad come here enecht, and oh, but he was weary. Oh, a soldier lad come here enecht, when the moon shone bright and clearly. Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye. She's ta'en his horse by the halter right and led him to the stable. She's gi'n him oats and hay to eat as muckle as he was able. Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye. She's ta'en the lad by the lily white hand and led him to her chamber. She's gi'n him a stoup of wine to drink, and his love it flared like amber. Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye. She's made her bed both long and wide, she's made it like a lady. Coatie out her heat said, soldier, are you ready? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye. And he's ta'en off his belted coat, likewise his hat and feather. He's leaned his sword against the door, and knew he's doon aside her. Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye. They hadna been but an hour in bed, an hour but and a quarter, when the drums come sounding up the street, and ilka beat was shorter. Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye. It's up, 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 her colonel cries, it's up, 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 and away then. A man sheath my sword in his scabbard case, for tomorrow's our battle day. Then, bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave thee. And when will ye come back again, mine dear soldier laddie? Oh, when will ye come back again and be your bairn's daddy? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye. Had your tongue, my bonny wee lass, divna let this pertin grave ye. When heather cows grow owls and bows, bonny lassie, I'll come and see ye. Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye. She's ta'en her wee coatie out her head and followed him up to Stirling. She's grown sae fou that she couldn't boo, and he's left her in Dunfermline. Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye. Bread and ale for carls and dames, and oats and hay for horses. A cup of tea for old maids, and bonny lads for lasses. Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? Bonny lassie, will you lie near me? And I'll gather your ribbons reel in the morning ere I'll leave ye.
A soldier travelling from the north, the moon shone bright and clearly. The lady knew the gentleman's horse, because she loved him dearly. She took his horse by the bridle rein and led him to the stable. Here's hay and oats for your horse, my love. Go feed him, you are able. him by the lily white hand. She led him to the table. Here's cake and wine for you, my love. Go eat and drink, you're welcome. Well, she pulled off her blue silk gown. She laid it on the table. It's he pulled off his uniform suit, and he hopped in the bed with the lady. They heard some trumpet sound, and I must go and meet it. Oh, soldier dear, don't leave me here, for I am ruined forever. When silver bells and corn shall stand, 'tis when you and I shall marry. So, soldier dear, don't leave me here, for I'm ruined forever. A soldier coming from the south. The night was dark and gloomy. She knew the soldier by his horse, for she loved him dearly. Yes, and dearly, and dearly. She knew the soldier by his horse, for she loved him dearly. Feed your horse where able, here's oats and hay for you young men. Feed your horse where able. She took the soldier by the hand. She led him to the table. Here's cake and wine for you young man. Eat and drink, we're able. Yes, we're able, we're able. Here's cake and wine for you young man. Eat and drink, we're able. She went upstairs to make her bed. She made it soft and easy, and she come running down to him. Now, my love, we're ready. We're ready, we're ready. And she come running down to him. Now, my love, we're ready. She took off her lily white gown as he rose from the table, and he pulled off his shoe boot clothes into the arms of the lady. Yes, the lady, the lady. And he threw off his shoe boot clothes into the arms of the lady. They weren't in bed an hour or more. She heard the trumpet sounding, and she sat up with a shrilling cry. Lord, oh Lord, I'm ruined. Yes, I'm ruined, and I'm ruined. And she sat up with a shrilling cry. Lord, oh Lord, I'm ruined. They stayed in bed an hour more. He heard the drum a-beating, and he arose, put on his clothes. Now, my dear, I'm leaving. Yes, I'm leaving, and I'm leaving. And he arose, put on his clothes. Now, my dear, I'm leaving. When will you come back again to your baby's daddy. When gray goose quills turn silver pins, then my love will marry. Yes, we'll marry. We'll marry. When gray goose quills turn silver pins, then my love will marry. I knew a soldier by his horse, although I loved him dearly. I knew a soldier by his horse, though I loved him dearly. Yes, and dearly, and so dearly. I knew a soldier by his horse, though I loved him dearly. Oh, Betsy, been a lady fair, just sailed over from London there. A servant maid she's bound to be, which suited Betsy to a high degree. Her mistress had but one only son. It was not in love they first begun, but Betsy's beauty shines so clear it drew his heart fast in a snare. He says to Betsy, I love you well, I love you better than tongue can tell. I love you better than love my life, and I do intend to make you my wife. 'Twas in the morning his mother rose. She says to Betsy, put on your clothes. Unto the country you must go, for to wait on me for a day or so. She dressed herself in rich array, and with her mistress she went away. The ships lying wavering all on the down, and to a strange country poor Betsy's bound. The very next day his mother came home. Oh, mother dear, you're welcome home. You're welcome home, dear mother, he said, but where is Betsy, our servant maid? Oh, son, dear son, now I plainly see that it was love you had for Betsy, but love no more, it's all in vain, for Betsy's crossing the raging main. He begun to cry and hung down his head, and all the mirth would make him glad, and often he was heard to cry, oh, Betsy, Betsy, for you I die. Oh, doctor, doctor, your skill's in vain. There's none like Betsy to assuage my pain. Oh, doctor, doctor, your skill's in vain, for Betsy's on the raging main. The doctor's skill could grant no relief. He filled with sorrow and died in grief. And when she found her son was dead, she wrung her hands and she tore her head, crying, and alas, what have I done? I've been the death of my only son. If my son had his breath again, I'd Send for Betsy or the raging main.
A brewer's dochter, wha liveth nie, as true a story as you shall hear. Up to London she has gone to look for service, and she's found one. Her mistress having an only son, and Bessie's heart he had fondly won, and Bessie being so very fair, had caught his heart into a snare. Early one morning her mistress rose. Come, Bessie dear, put on your clothes. Get your clothing and come with me. A foreign country there is to see. 3 weeks later her son took bad. No kind of music could make him glad, and as he lay there he'd often sang, oh, why is Bessie so long away? 3 weeks later her son lay dead. She tore her clothing and tore her head. Come all you neighbours, come far and wide. I have done this and I rue it now. Come all you neighbours, both old and young. Do not do as I have done. Let your children go their way. For idle love it will breed decay. Oh, a fair young maid went up the street, some fresh fish for to buy, and a Pony Clerk's fun in love with her, and followed her by and by. A reck-a-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a reck-a-reck-a-doo-dum-dee. Oh, where live ye, my bonny lass, I pray ye tell to me, and though the night were never sae mirk, I would try and win into thee. A reck-a-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a reck-a-reck-a-doo-dum-dee. My father he aye locks the door, and my mother keeps the key, and though the night were never sae mirk, ye couldna win into me. A reck-a-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a reck-a-reck-a-doo-dum-dee. Now the clerk he had a true brother, and a wily wicht was he, and he has made a long ladder with 30 steps and 3. A reck-a-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a reck-a-reck-a-doo-dum-dee. He's made a cleek but and a creel but and a pin, and he has gained to the chimla top tea, letting the Pony Clerk in. A reck-a-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a reck-a-reck-a-doo-dum-dee. Now the old wife she lay wide awake, though late was the hour. I'll lay my life, quo' the silly old wife, there's a man in her dochter's bower. Reck-a-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a reck-a-reck-a-doo-dum-dee. raggy-doo-dum-dee. The old man he got out of the bed to see, and the thing was true. She's ta'en the Pony Clerk in her arms and covered him out with blue. Raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, raggy-doo-dum-dee. Oh, what are you doing, my daughter dear? Oh, what are you doing, my do? I'm praying on the muckle buke for my silly old mammy and you. Raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, raggy-doo-dum-dee. Pray on, my daughter, and see that you do it recht. For atween you and your old mother, a honey and's good my rest. Raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, raggy-doo-dum-dee. Oh, wife, you silly old wife, and I'll death me you dee. She's got the muckle buke in her arms, and she's praying for you and me. Raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, raggy-doo-dum-dee. The old wife, she'll wait a week, no another word was said. I'll lay my life, quoth the silly old wife, there's a man in her daughter's bed. A raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a raggy-doo-dum-dee. Get up, my old good man, and see can the thing be true. Get up yourself, you silly old wife, I'll no be fast with you. A raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a raggy-doo-dum-dee. Get up yourself, you silly old wife, and me the deal tak ye. For atween you and your daughter, a honey is blanket and ye. A raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a raggy-doo-dum-dee. The old wife, she got out of the bed to see can the thing be true. But she slipped her foot and fell into the creel, and up the tow he drew. Raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, raggy-doo-dum-dee. The man that was at that chimney top, finding the creel was full, he wrapped the rope his shoulder round, and up the tow he drew. Raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, raggy-doo-dum-dee. Oh, help me new, my old good man, oh, help me new, my do. For he that you wished me wi' this nicht, I fear he's gotten me new. A raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a raggy-doo-dum-dee. Oh, if he has got ye, I wish me hood ye fast. For atween you and your daughter, a honey and's gotten my rest. A raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a raggy-doo-dum-dee. Oh, hey, the blue and the bonny blue, and I wish the blue recht well. And for ilka old wife that wakes at night, may she get a good keech in the creel. A raggy-doo-dum-da, doo-dum-da, a raggy-doo-dum-dee.
There was a little Scotch girl who went downtown some whitefish for to buy. There she got acquainted with a little town clerk, and he followed her speed-a-lie, oh lie, and he followed her speed-a-lie. Where are you going, sweet maid, he said, and whereon do you be? For let the night be ever so dark, I'll come and I'll visit thee, oh thee, I'll come and I'll visit thee. My mama locks the door within, and my papa keeps the key. Unless you be a silly old witch, you'd never get into me, oh me, you'd never get into me. Unless you have a ladder built of 30 steps and 3, and build it up to the chimney top, and then come down to me, oh me, and then come down to me. The little town clerk, he had a brother, and a little wee wit was he, and he has built a great big ladder of 30 steps and 3, and 3 of 30 steps and 3. He put the cleat to his right shoulder, and the creel butt to the pin, and he drew them up to the chimney top, and he let the little clerk in, oh in, and he let the little clerk in. The old folks laid in a room close by, and a hearing what was said. I'll lay my life, said the silly old wife, there's a man in our daughter's bed, oh bed, there's a man in our daughter's bed. Well, the good old man, he went upstairs to see could this be true. She drew the bonny clerk close in her arms, and covered him over with blue, oh blue, and covered him over with blue. What brings you here, Papa, she said, what brings you here so late? You disturb me of my evening prayers, and oh, but they are sweet, sweet, and oh, but they are sweet. Pray on, my daughter dear, and see that you do it right. For if ever a woman has lost her sense, your mother lost hers tonight, oh night, your mother lost hers tonight. The good old man, he went downstairs, said you didn't tell me true. Our daughter has a great big book in her arms, she's a-praying for me and you, she's a-praying for me and you. The good old man, he went to bed, lest something more be said. But woe be to the silly old wife, for she was a-listening yet, oh yet, for she was a-listening yet. They had not kissed nor very long hugged as lovers do when they meet. You may say as you like, you silly old man, but I heard somebody speak. Oh, speak, but I heard somebody speak. Get up yourself, you silly old wife, you can go as well as I. For between you and your daughter, dear, I haven't once closed my eye, I haven't once closed my eye. So the silly old woman, she went upstairs to see could this be true, and what in the devil should take her foot, but into the creel she flew, oh flew, but into the creel she flew. The brother who was at the chimney top, now finding the creel was full, he put the cleat to his right shoulder, and fast to her did pull, oh pull, and fast to her did pull. He shook her up and he shook her down, he gave her a right downfall, till every rib in the old girl's back played knick-a-knack to the wall, oh wall, played knick-a-knack to the wall. Then here's to the blue and the bonny blue, and we wish the blue do well, while every woman that is jealous of her daughter might fall into the creel, oh creel, might fall into the creel.
Lord Thomas, he was a very fine man, went out to hunt his career. Fair Annie, she was the fairest woman that ever the sun shone on, that ever the sun shone on. Lord Thomas, he spoke a word in jest, and Annie, she took it ill. He said, I'll marry thee, no you mean maidens without my parents' will, without my parents' will. Then Thomas, he is him to his mother, and bowed low down till his knee. Oh, shall I wed the nut-brown May, or shall I wed fair Annie? Or shall I wed fair Annie? The nut-brown maid, she has cows and ewes, fair Annie, she has none. And for my blessings, my son Thomas, I pray ye let her alone. I pray ye let her alone. Then out it spak his little sister, stood by her nurse's knee. Oh, marry ye your fair Annie, and let the other yen be, and let the other yen be. Aku me die in her coven, and an ox me drown in the mire. But marry ye your fair Annie, you'll get your heart's desire. You'll get your heart's desire. Aku me die in her coven, and an ox me hang in the pleugh. But marry ye your fair Annie, and you'll get gear in you, and you'll get gear in you. Lord Thomas, he's gane to Annie's bower door, and turled low at the pen. Nae readier was than fair Annie to let Lord Thomas in, to let Lord Thomas in. It's well ye come to my wedding, Annie, the morn's to be the day. It's never a fit, said fair Annie, unless the bride I be, unless the bride I be. Lord Thomas, he gaed up the highway, and Annie gaed down the glen. And Annie shone as fair her lane as Thomas and all his men, as Thomas and all his men. Oh, whar got ye the water, Annie, that washed ye sae clean? I got it by my mother's bower door, beneath a marble stain, beneath a marble stain. Oh, ye mun wear my hat, Annie, and ye mun wear my glove, until my wifey born a son, and that will end your love, and that will end your love. I winna wear your hat, Lord Thomas, I winna wear your glove, but ye mun get your nut brown bride to her yes constant proof, to her yes constant proof. Then he sent him wi' fair Annie, his heart and his heart's bleed, but ere the hour 12 the clock, fair Annie she was dead, fair Annie she was dead. Then Thomas has gone to Annie's bower door, and tarled low at the pin. The readier was than Annie's mother to let Lord Thomas in, to let Lord Thomas in. Oh, deal ye weel at my lovers like the white bread and the wine, and ere the morn at 12 o'clock ye'll deal as weel at mine, ye'll deal as weel at mine. The ane was laid in Mary's kirk, and the other in Mary's choir, and fae the ane there sprang a bark, fae the other a bonny sweet briar, fae the other a bonny sweet briar.
Margaret sitting in a high hall door, combing back her long yellow hair. She spied sweet Willem and his new made bride, riding from the church so near. Down she throwed her ivory comb, throwed back her long yellow hair. Says I'll go out and bid 'em farewell, never more go there. Fast asleep, little Margaret appeared all dressed in white, standing at his bed feet. How do you like your pillow, said she, and how do you like your sheet, and how do you like that gay young lady lying in your arms asleep? Very well do I like my pillow, said he, very well do I like my sheet, much better do I like that gay young lady standing at my feet. Is little Margaret in her room, or is she in the hall? Little Margaret's in her cold black coffin, with her pale face to the wall. Unfold, unfold them lily white sheets that's made ever so fine, and let me kiss them cold corpse lips, for all time they've kissed mine. Once he kissed her lily white hand, twice he kissed her cheek, 3 times he kissed her cold corpse lips, and fell in her arms asleep.
What think ye of Father dear as Willie selected me? He bids me come to his marriage and his bride-to-be. It's of his money man in my smithy, and he as would buy a wheat to thee. It's any be o' the dowie black, nor yet o' the dowie grey, but it'll be o' the scarlet red, and you'll wear it daily-dee. And he gaed in the heat of the hill, and Willie gaed in the glen, and Annie had more show her lean than Willie and all his men. When they came to the bridal house, and all were lighted in, and wha was so ready as Willie's his sister to welcome fair Annie in. Willie's ta'en off his hat o' silk and placed it on Annie's head. You'll wear that hat yoursel, Willie, you'll wear it wi' muckle glee. You'll wear that hat yoursel, Willie, for you'll never get mair of me. Out then spak the nut brown bride, and she spak out in spite. Where gat ye the water, Annie, that washes ye so white? I got the water in my feathers garden, where ye will never get none. I got it in my feathers garden, beneath the green tree spring. But ye've been washing in Denny's well, and dried on Denny's dyke, and all the water in the world would never wash ye white. But the nut brown me has coos and ewes, fair Annie she has none. The nut brown me is Willie's bride, fair Annie mun lay her lean. When night was come and mass was sung, and all men bound for bed, Willie and his nut brown bride were baith in a bed laid. Oh, they hadn't been but well laid down, nor yet we'll fawn asleep, till up there started Annie's ghost just close at their bed feet. Who do you like your blankets, Willie, or who do you like your sheets? Or who do you like your nut brown bride, so neatly in your arms she sleeps? We'll do a like my blankets, and we'll do a like my sheets, but I'm afraid that Annie's ghost, it stands at my bed feet. Lie still, Willie, oh, lie still, Willie, lie still this night with me, for it's only the shadow o' Annie's glove that glimmers in your ee. Some drew to them their stockings, some drew to them their shoon. But alas, for poor Willie, for clothing he saw none. So he has ta'en his left mantle, and he's a watty drum hill, and was he ready as Annie's his sister to welcome young Willie in. Come in, Willie, oh, come in, Willie, and look up o' the deed, for red and rosy were her cheeks last night, and the neck there but a weed. He laid his head upon his horns, and oh, his hair grew sere, and at the morn at the same time it say, will you be at mine? The yin was buried in Mary's kirk, and the other in Mary's choir, and due to the yin there grew a birk, and due to the other a briar. It's they grew on and they grew on till they grew very near, and everyone that passed them by said, there lays lovers dear.
Lady Margaret sitting in her high bell room, combing back her yellow hair. She spied sweet William and his brown bride go passing down by there. Down she threw her ivory comb, rolled back her yellow hair. That's a life that I never can endure. In the chamber I will die. Lady Margaret was buried in the old churchyard, and William in the friar. From Lady Margaret's head grew a blood-red rose, from sweet William's a milk-white briar. They grew to the top of the old steeple high, they could not grow no higher, and they tied themselves in a true there's not for all young people to admire.
One evening as I walked out down by a riverside, there came that way a Captain Gay would have me for his bride. Oh, pretty maid to me, he said, I bid thee be my wife. I thank you, sir, but I prefer to lead a single life. Oh, maid, what makes you differ so from all your family, kith and kind? For fair thou art of comely part, and to wed should be inclined. Kind sir, 'tis true I tell to you, it was 5 years ago, I wedded to young Willie, was the cause of all my woe. The night that I asleep did lie, and laid in marriage bed, there came a captain bold, and he did stand at the bed head. He said, arouse thou married man, and come along with me unto the Low Countries to go and fight the enemy. I'll build, my love, a gallant ship, a ship of noble fame, and 24 mariners shall box her on the main. And I will stand the helm in hand, and urge them on their way. I would I were with my fair love, although he's far away. The sails shall be as lily white, with ropes of silk I'll spin. The anchor shall be beaten gold, the sides of shining tin. No scarf shall o'er my shoulders go, I will not comb my hair. The pale moonlight and the candlelight shall neither see me fair. And no man he shall marry me all to my dying day. For I have lost my own true love so far away. A pretty fortune, sir, he had, oh, why is he so far? He won me having wooed me, and now he is in the war. Oh, then I said, my pretty maid, we'll seek a distant shore. We'll sail away to Palestine, and Riley seek no more. If I should go to Palestine, to far off foreign shore, my heart would break, or Constance seek young Willie evermore. Oh, it is folly all above what you, sweet maid, can tell. What can't be cured must be endured, to Riley bid farewell. The love that I had chosen was to my heart's content. The salt sea will be frozen before that I repent. Repent it will I never until the day a day. Though the lowlands of Holland he twined my love and me. My love lies in the salt sea and I am on the side. Enough to break a young thing's heart while lately was a bride. While lately was a bonny bride with pleasure in her ee. But the lowlands of Holland he twined my love and me. My love he built a bonny ship and sent her to the sea, with 70 brave mariners to bear her company. 70 gaed to the bottom and 70 died at sea. And the lowlands of Holland he twined my love and me. My love has built another ship and sent her to the main. He had but 20 mariners and to bring her hame. The stormy clouds did roar again, the raging waves did rout, and my love and his bonny ship turned with her shins about. There shall nae mantle cross my back, nae combs come in my hair. Neither shall coal nor cannelach shine in my bower mere, nor shall I hae another love until the day a day. I never loved a love but ane, and he's drowned in the sea. O had your tongue, my dochter dear, be still and be content. There are mere lads in Galloway, ye need nae sair lament. Oh, there is nane in Galloway, there's nane at all for me. For I never loved a lad but ane, and he's drowned in the sea.
On the night that I was married, and that night we went to bed, up stepped the bold sea captain and stood at our bed head, saying, "Rise, rise, you wedded man, and go with me to the lowlands of Holland to fight your enemy." I throwed my arms around him, imploring him to stay. Up spoke the bold sea captain, "Rise and come away. Oh, rise, rise, you wedded man, and go with me to the lowlands of Holland to fight your enemy." Oh, daughter, dearest daughter, what makes you so lament? There's many a young man in our town might give your heart content. There's many a young man in our town, nary one for me. For one true love, and he is drowned at sea. No shoes, no stockings I'll put on, no comb go through my hair. No fire bright nor candlelight shine in my chamber more, nor never will I married be till the day I die. For the angry waves and cruel war